Well, when we talked last time, when I brought up your biological father, you always just didn't really want to talk about him. You're like, fuck that dude, he walked away and so forth. You have 3 kids, right? I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, you don't spend a lot of time with them. Like you don't have 50-50 custody or anything else like that at this moment. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Do you feel in a way that you kind of repeated what your dad did to you in terms of you being a father these days?
No, because I'm involved, you know what I mean? Like with my daughter, you know, everybody knows I'm involved. Like my mom literally is involved in everything. They just don't want, it's a difference, right? Between what my dad did to me, which completely just standing away, because my mom never denied him visitation, right? Or for us to be with him. You following me?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case here, right? For me to see my daughter, I need to be chaperoned on the couch. You know how easy it is to see, yo, let's show you how much of a deadbeat 6ix9ine is, right? Right? Listen to me here.
Mm-hmm.
Watch there never be a video of someone from that family, right, using $100, $200, right? Proving a point. Get it on the plane with that baby girl, right? And bring her to my house and say, listen, that's your daughter, take care of her. You know why? Because they know at that moment, their dreams, their money hungry, wanting to have me involved ends, dies. Why don't they, my address is public, why don't they bring the baby and leave her there and say, yo, listen, here's your daughter. How many times have I requested for my daughter to come here?
Well,
her birthday is literally in 3 days, 4 days. Her birthday's in 3-4 days. My mom is going to New York because they don't want to celebrate her birthday here.
Well, have you ever tried to fight for custody of any of your 3 kids in court? Because
No.
right now you have 0 custody?
Yeah, I have 0 custody.
Of all 3 kids?
Yeah.
Now you could get 25% custody, you could do every other weekend. There's lots of different choices for fathers who want to be part of their kids' lives.
Yes, of course.
Right?
So when I obviously got into I coexisted, right, with the mother to Soraya all the way till I went to jail, right? When I got out of jail, we tried to coexist through the mom, right? Never with Sarah, nothing. She secretly tried to put me on child support, all this bullshit, right? Again, when I say money hungry, right? The moment I go to court, right? They go and say they want, and clip this right here, edit this. I want $50,000 a month.
Well,
listen to me. No, wait, let me finish.
I just want to say this. No, before you go on.
Yeah.
You could ask for $1 million a month, but ultimately there's guidelines when it comes to child support based on the father's salary.
That's wrong. I'll tell you why.
No, it's right.
No, that's wrong.
How is that wrong?
The judge grants, everybody doesn't, you can request $30,000, right? Mm-hmm. There's some judges that are like, no. There's some judges that are like, yeah, that sounds reasonable. When, you know that, right?
And then,
listen,
then you could have a court case to discuss. There's the whole process.
There's a guy right behind you, right? Mm-hmm. Right behind you, there's a guy that literally, it doesn't make sense, is ordered to pay extreme amounts of cash a month, right? Mm-hmm. Not every judge is gonna say, you know what, that's not reasonable. Their lawyer will go and say, and hear me out, their lawyer will go and say, this is his lifestyle. He shows off these changes. You follow me? Mm-hmm. This is how he lives. The mom is fighting for her daughter to reach, like, basically give her that lifestyle for her, and it's not for the daughter. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
So my mom is with my daughter once every 2 weeks. She flies to New York and is with her. My mom is 62 years old. They make my mom sit on a couch, right? This is real shit. Sit on a couch and chaperones a 62-year-old with my daughter. These people are problematic. I don't want nothing to do with them in the court system. I have no, me personally, I have no wanting. I don't know the word I want to say. I don't have no wanting of having to deal with those people in court when they're money hungry. You know, when I first met that family, because I didn't have no money, they used to ignore me and my mom, like at like family reunions. Anyway, long story short, they treat us like shit. I bought them their first home. They don't talk about that? They're gonna ignore that, right? My daughter lives in a house right now because I bought it. We gonna ignore that?
And that's great of you. That's great.
No, but
That's a great step in being a good father.
This clip right here is not gonna go nowhere. The clip of why don't you go to court and fight for that instead of the clip is like he bought her a house. Which one you think goes more viral?
You know you could do both. You could buy him a house.
I'm
and you
asking
could
a
actually
question.
fight for
What do you think goes more viral?
Obviously, the other one's going to go more viral. But
So
all I'm saying
my thing is,
Tekashi.
my daughter lives in a house because of me.
Right. But you know something?
Yeah.
Although that's great, because it's better to have your child in a safe place than being in a motel somewhere or just an Airbnb or whatever else. But
you know,
this is
the first platform where I state that.
Yeah.
Right? No one knows that.
Yeah.
Do I go mouthing off?
No.
I know. Wait, do I go be like, oh, I did this, I did that?
No.
I don't care
And
because
I applaud you as a
that should
father.
be nobody's business.
I'm a father myself. I applaud you as a father for doing that. I think that's great. But at the end of the day,
By the way, because of my daughter, they're all living in that house.
okay, that's great. And that's
Right?
what happens when a man with more money is giving child support to the mother. The mother is obviously going to spend some of it, or even most of it on herself. That's just what happens. That's the reality.
So that's the right
That's
thing
the
to do.
reality. It's not. I'm not saying it's right, but that's just the reality of what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you that you're going to regret not spending more time with your kids and not fighting these situations in court. It is annoying. You have horrible baby mothers. You have bitter baby mamas. This is a thing that millions, if not billions of men experience all over the world. But you're going to regret not fighting for those kids to spend a little bit more time, because once that time is gone, how old are your kids? Ages?
9, 3, no, 9, 6, 9, 6, and 3.
9, 6, and 3.
9, 6, 3, 9, 6,
They are
and 2.
never going to be 9, 6.
9, 6.
Those kids will not be 9, 6, and 3 next year ever again. That's it. The 3-year-old is a boy or girl.
It's a boy.
That 3-year-old boy, he's never going to be 3 again. He's going to be 4. He's going to be 5. And it's okay that you missed out on the past and so forth, but you should really think about trying to spend some more time
So Vlad,
with those
I'm
kids'
just
lives.
saying, it's
That's
like
all I'm saying.
no, I love that, and I respect.
And I'm telling you this
I
from a
love that.
good place.
No, it's
I'm
like
not criticizing you.
No, I mean, it can be criticized because
Yeah.
everybody has an opinion until
Right.
they're in the shoes, right?
Yeah.
It's like I said in the court documents, right, on September 25th. When somebody threatens your life, right, just listen to the analogy, right? It's easier, the probation will say, it's easier just to walk away, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's easier because you're saying it to me what to do in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know the people I had kids with real well.
Well, I know one person.
All right, it's not hard to see.
I've interviewed her twice, yeah.
It's not hard to see how disgusting, right? Someone can go and you got to see this for yourself. Like, matter of fact, you know what? I'll show it to you right now. So this is real time. Like, oh, like you're getting facts real time right now. Right? And I'm showing it to you. So you tell me like, 6ix9ine, you're full of shit. Stop trying to throw it off. Look. So I'll go to mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is me and my mom's text. Look, she's with
Okay.
my daughter there. Look,
Okay.
just look at my mom's text.
Yeah.
Who do you see there?
Your daughter. Your daughter.
And our whole conversation, what are we just talking about?
Your daughter.
Where's my mom right here taking pictures? This is every week, look.
I got it.
So am I lying? Am I making this up?
No, you're not making it up.
So look, I'm gonna keep going. Look, hold on, just so you can see. Look. I'm still scrolling. Look, and look at the date. This is my mom's birthday, September. We're in October right now.
Okay.
No, hold on. We're in October, November.
No, I get it.
No,
I get it.
but listen. So you can see. Look, my mom's
Yes,
back in New York.
your mom is constantly sending you pictures.
Every day with her. Look.
I get it.
Now, so we're in September. Look, what is that?
Your daughter.
So am I not active in that life?
Well, okay. Can you sit back down so I can tell you?
By the way, don't. I don't want my phone showed like when I just want you to see.
Yeah, no.
Facts.
Yeah, we're not even filming. Like what
Right.
what you showed me is
Active.
not being shown. Well, having pictures and your mom spending time is great.
No, but because they don't.
But you yourself have not been getting to spend time
I
with your
can't go
kids.
to New York. I can't go. And remember, you think the feds don't know my case? Just be honest. You think it's ideal if I say, yo, I'm gonna go over there to that house? You know, the feds are like, wait, why don't they just give your daughter? This is simple as this. I hate when it gets like this. This ain't Love and Hip Hop. Why do moms keep kids away from dads? Clip that.
You have bitter baby mothers.
So clip this from right
So
here.
many men
it's not,
go through this.
Nobody should go to court for just give
this
the
is just
kids
this
to
is
the
just the
dad.
reality of a fucked up. This is the reality of a fucked up court
Like,
system.
am I bugging?
No,
Like,
listen.
why is court even a thing?
Yo, listen. You have fucked up court systems. It is geared towards women. It's geared against men.
So why would I put myself in that situation?
But all I'm saying is that if you're very serious about your kids and you invest the money in lawyers and go to court, and it's very annoying, at the end of the process, you will get some level of partial custody and you will get to be in your kids' lives more so than you are now. And I'm going to tell you, it's a better way to spend your money than some of the stuff that you've been buying. And that's it. I'm going to leave it alone after that. And I'm going to leave that with you, and you can do what you want to do, and I'm not going to mention it again.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. All I'm saying is when you take a step back, spending more time with your kids and being more in your kids' lives, regardless of what it takes, regardless of getting over the hurdles of the bitter baby mothers and the court system and so forth, you and your kids are both going to appreciate it at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying, and do what you're going to do at this point. I'm going to leave it out there as one father talking to another father.
That was some good OG shit right there.
There you go.